Hi everyone, good afternoon. This is Inge again. I have a new telephone of an iPhone mount, so hopefully everything is stable now. As for the microphone, I didn't have much luck, so hoping that this will work. I have my earpods in. Maybe that will give me a better sound, and I will just have to speak up a little bit more. I'm part of a Facebook group from Do It In. It's my favorite craft store. They also sell these books from Maremi, but they also sell Paperartsy fresco finish paints. These are acrylic, but they give a very textured result. And so in the Facebook group, a woman posted that she had bought little personas and that she had also bought different paints to go with it. And that really gave me idea, like, because I have so many paints, let's swatch them all the colors that I have, and look what fits with the different books that I have and what do I need. It's hard to think that I need anything if you look at all these little bottles over here. But let's start with the little personas, because you have quite a few different color schemes in here. Like for instance, we have the pinks. Here we have the beautiful teal kind of colors. And what you can do if the moment you make swatches is, like, if you put them underneath each other, you can really sort of fold them and to hold the colors there, and that's very handy. Let me do that the same for here. But yeah, let's start with this kind of background. I have my my browns here, and look, this is a great match. This is taupe, French toast, but also here the stone. It works really well with this. For me, this is a little bit too beige. I would definitely think that this is more of a good color. I've written it down. This little thing here means that the paint is opaque, and not all colors are opaque, especially the yellows and the reds. They are translucent. And also here, if you have a color that's very that has a lot of red in it, like claret and bougainville, these are semi-opaque and this is translucent. So let me see. So we have for here, is this, I think not. I think, look, sea glass, and here South Pacific seems a bit too much, but I think if you actually mix these two up, that you get more of the darker color. And then if you don't, I can always use the dusky teal. So for the sort of greenish bluish tints, I'm good. But now let's see here for the pinkish ones, because that's a difficult color to go with. Let me see, I don't know. I think I would go with cherry blossom. It's still a bit too pink, but now this is where the Noga comes in handy, because you can add a little bit of this and then get a better tone with that. Let me get, because I had here, yeah, I think cherry blossom is the way to go. It also, here again, like for the rusty sort of Look, the toffee is amazing. And that in combination with the French toast, yeah, you could really use that. I don't have a lot of blue. See, I have nothing that matches that even closely. So what I could do is go for this color and add a lot of, I think, you know, maybe Noga or stone to sort of dull it down. Or I could look for a color that looks like it, because there's nothing that would go for that. But here, look at this. See? It's a toffee. And her boots, yeah, are definitely taupe and French toast. So those colors we are good. So I need a little bit of a bluish gray. And I don't really have that in any of, even in my other paints too. Now this one is absolutely gorgeous, this book. Let me try to get the right, yeah, this one. It has so many beautiful colors on it. And look at the brown shed. What a great color it is. And I know this looks too red, but if you mix this a little bit with that, you get an even more reddish color. For the browns, again, the toffee, the caramel, yeah, they were here. They were great. It doesn't really show here, but maybe here. Again, toffee, caramel. I don't really see a lot of orange. Oh, if you hear it, this is my cat. She wants to come in, but you know, I locked her out because last time I was filming and she knocked everything over. And yeah, look, here we have, yeah, again. Oh, here, maybe. Yeah, this is definitely the tango. That's a good color match. And here the coral as well. So yeah, I think I can definitely use those. Now look for the greens that I have. Those are much harder. This is the hay pesto, and this is really well with this. The only problem is that this is a translucent color. So what I could do is use this as a base and then this on top. As for this one, it doesn't really match, but I don't think like this here. Here it does. So you can't really go wrong. I could always add a little bit of maybe like one of these colors to put a little bit more blue in it. And the same, I think, yeah, this is a good match. See? The sage and the winter green, even the toad hole for the really darkest, yeah, that will work really well together. And as for the background here, let me see. No, I think this is a little bit too blue, but we could, you know, try to mix these up. And for this, for the background, I think the stone is the winner. So those are the colors for Autumn Stories. I mean, look at it here. That screams red to me. Let me see if I can find. Yeah, here she is. Here she is. Oh, yeah. We need to mix these two up because you need the vibrancy of this one, but a little bit more of the brownish of that one. Yeah, amazing. I have looked for a green that looks like this, but I couldn't really find it in the color scheme. So maybe if you have a suggestion, please let me know that we could use. So, and then the spooky personas. Now the spooky personas had so many different colors in them and all combined together. I've used this page to look earlier, and I think, yeah, the rose is a really good match. And then obviously the coral, it's the reddish orange. Yeah, that looks really nice. And you can always, like here, it looks a little bit more orangey, just mix it with the tango. So rose, coral and tango. Great mix. As for her, ooh, sugar plum. Look at it. The sugar plum is really good with it. Let me see what else we have. Again, cherry blossom will work nicely, but also here the sugar plum, and then we need to look what goes well with that. I think we have to mix this. Oh look, the very berry. I would do that. Very berry and the sugar plum, and these work well together. More pinkish, and this is more purplish. Yeah, this would work. I don't have black, so that would be a good addition, I think, to black and blue. Black and blue are really good colors to add to my collection, because yeah, nothing here. See, nothing that says purple. I do like this one though, with the moon, the blueberry. That will work great. Ah, and this is so sweet. Look at those planets. Yeah, again, cherry blossom. This is too pinkish. We need a little bit of a grayish pink. Yeah. These cherry blossom is definitely better here. Yeah. And as for the pumpkins, well, again, the coral, see? And you could add a little bit of a glaze of the tango on top. Both the coral and the tango are translucent, so you have to, you can really layer them to get the desired tint that you want. Or tint is not the right term, because a tint means that you take a color, a primary color, and add white to it, and then you get slightly more and more lighter colors. If you add black, it's called shade, because then you go darker. But yeah, so I have quite a few colors that I really like. This whole top row, the coral, I think I would definitely add a little bit of tango. Brown shed is a good one, together with the London Buzz for the autumn colors. Cherry blossom, rose and sugar plum. And from this we have sea glass, a little bit of South Pacific or dusty teal, but just a little. And here, these greens, I think they can all work, but you have to layer them as well. So I hope this was informative for you. What I would advise you is, if you have paints, or if you have inks, or whatever it is, even like the ink tents, if you have pencils or whatever, swatch them, because they look different in their in their bottles than if you swatch them. Look at Total. I mean, if you look at the bottle, you might think that it would be this color, but in fact it's even darker than you think. And there is a distinct difference between the translucent paints, how they act on white, and the opaque. And that's also like, if you have a background with rice paper, maybe your background is a little bit more of a already cream color. So they will act different. So swatch it on the very paper that you will be using them on. I have loads of them, not just it. Let me get them for you. I always make sort of here like this. This is a stamping ink that I had, and I wanted to know how they would turn out on the background, which color would be. But these are VersaFine Clear inks. These are my distress oxides, how they act on this paper. And yeah, so you can really see, because I use these to make the postage die stamp from waffle flower, and you have stencils to go with this, and I needed to like have Christmassy colors, a lighter and a middle and a darker value, so you can really see what works together and what doesn't. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoy. What I will do is I will put my paints that I like in the description box that you could use. And so next time, maybe if you go to the store to do it in, you can order those exact ones, or it will help you to not pick them and say, I don't want the rose, I want something completely different. And then maybe that will be helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.